is it not streaming? Oh, it is. Why is that not coming up then? Gigi, you're there. I didn't even see you. Sorry, I need to put you up on my Skype list. I'm going to call you now.
Howdy.
Hello. Oh no, I'm getting... Can you hear me nattering away to myself? Why can't I get this to work? What's going on?
I was kind of doing that a little bit ago, so I can understand.
Yeah, no, my apologies for leaving you out there in the cold. I've got a list of people at the top, and I'm gonna have to move you.
Okay.
Right, okay. I am streaming,
Mm-hmm.
so that's a start. Is there anyone else coming on this?
Nicole's supposed to be here, so...
Nicole. Look, I'm getting red messages now too. Warning: high-end CPU, something or other. I don't even know what that means. That doesn't matter. Where is Gamer Girl? I've lost you again. Oh, of course, you're at the top now because I'm talking to you.
Yes.
Right, let's go here and add to favorites. There we go. I won't miss you like that again. Sorry.
But it's okay.
And I'll do the same for Nicole. I see. I wasn't missing Nicole because she's A. She's an AMA, so she was sitting right at the top of all my others. Okay, good.
Well, that's all sorted.
Sort of. It's not exactly as professional a Twitch stream.
That's alright.
Is there anyone else? No one else is in there anyway.
No, I think it's just me.
Alright, I better look at some show notes. I've got the trivia. Oh, I can just wing the rest of this. That's fine. Where's Radowski?
Something about her computers being an asshole and it's slow on the reboots, so... She's coming, just slowly.
Okay, no worries. Now, I'm assuming people on Twitch can hear both of us.
Well, I hope. Or it could be an interesting podcast, you know.
I'm going to do some testing. I'm going to get my wife to do some testing here.
Alrighty.
I don't need her to. I can just turn it up and listen myself. Both of us.
Well, I hope.
Yeah, we're both on there. Perfect. Okay. Switch that to audio only. So I just need to watch the chat. But I'm not. I don't mean to be rude and not ask you how you are, but I'm going to do that when we start anyway.
That's all right. I understand.
No point in shooting the load all at once, eh?
There you go. That's the spirit.
Come on, Nick.
Oh, we have a picture of something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, unfortunately, Skype is not available right now. Well, that's not.
Says she's
That's not
on.
good.
Who else have we got in the chat? Somebody else has joined us. It is Teflon.
Woohoo!
How are you doing, sir? Want to come on a podcast? I'm serious. Just Skype me or type in the chat or send me, well, if you want to anyway. I don't have your contact details. How do I do this? You have to look me up on chat. You have to look me up on Skype. If you can get on Skype now, you can come and join the podcast, Jason.
Sure.
Why not?
The more
I'm
the
in
merrier.
charge. Let's get everyone on board. Look me up on Skype, fraser.moores. You can do your own live version of the quiz, the trivia. We're just waiting for Nicole to sort this stuff out. My iPhone has decided it wants to update. Man, remind me later. Who else is on the chat? There's 4. I only see 3. Oh, RCGC. Who's that again?
I know her, Sarah.
Sarah. Oh, I found out Sarah. I friended Sarah on Twitter because I saw her do a Victory Achieved, and then it turned out, I did some snooping, that she is from, I think, from Halifax. I used to live down that way.
Ah.
On the East Coast. I lived in Dartmouth, which is just next door to Halifax.
Very cool.
Where are you again, Gigi?
I'm in Missouri. I'm up in the northeast corner, almost by Iowa. I'm in the so I'm in the middle of nowhere.
Okay. Missouri.
Yep,
Sounds like where there's be lots of farmland and horses.
there is. As a matter of fact, I have both. So there you go.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
I've seen the pictures of the house. It looks like there's land and stuff, so that's nice.
Oh yeah, we're sitting on about 40 acres. So
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Nice, very nice. Robin's at the hairdresser's. I don't think he is.
Well, he's getting his Donald Trump due, I think.
Oh, right.
So yeah. I can imagine that might take some time.
So I guess we're not doing video then.
Probably not, I guess. Which, whichever.
I can do video, but I'm not bothered. Either way. Nicole, why is Twitch a screen of someone's Skype? Because I am doing it. Oh, I'm doing out. God damn your phone. I don't know what I'm doing. I can change the screen midway. To what, though? No, I'm not even going to bother. No, don't fiddle now. Now is not the time to fiddle.
BR like it would explode. Get it?
Are we hearing all the problems that people have all over the time? I'm not going to touch anything.
I don't blame you. That's why when Greg said something about somebody else running OBS today, and I'm like, nope, I'm out.
Yeah, right. I've used it a few times, but of course, trying to set it up in a space of like 10 minutes with someone else's account and things like that. Come on, Nicole.
Yeah, no kidding.
Right, so I think Twitch... What is this? I keep getting this. I don't like red wording. Warning, high encoding CPU usage. What does that mean? What does that even mean?
I don't know. Doesn't sound good, whatever it is, but I don't know. Oh, blast it. That's not what I wanted.
There's something here encoding. I don't know. Don't touch. Right?
Yep.
Encoding. Max bit rate. I don't know what that means. I don't know what any of this means. I absolutely have no idea what I'm doing.
It's okay. We'll get through this. It'll be
Of course we will. Right, I think we should probably start.
And hope that Nicole shows up at some point.
She's going to show up. She just needs to get this stuff running. But we can add her to the call as we go.
Yeah.
Okay, we will start and add you in. Add you
Oops.
in. What episode is... I have no idea what episode this is.
That's what I was going to look up to make sure that,
362?
Which one is this? Scroll. We are this would be 363. Last week was 362.
Perfect.
Yep.
That's why they pay you the big bucks.
Exactly. I'm still waiting for that check, too.
Yes, none of us got a check yet. Nicole, come on, what are you going to say? She says no go. Okay. If you can sort it out, we can add you as we go. Okay, well, there's nothing for it. Might as well start.
Yep.
Where's my notebook? Nowhere. No notebook. There it is.
It's ran away.
No, here it is. There's no notes in it, but it just gives me something I need to doodle.
There you go.
Okay, let's go.
Alrighty.
Are you ready?
Giddy up.
Oh. Okay. Oh, it's exciting. There's only two of us. It's my wife over there. Maybe she'll come on the podcast. Not by that look.
Oh.
Okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Overseas Connection podcast, part of the G4TE.com community. I'm making this intro up as I go along. We are at episode 363 for March the 26th, 2016. I am your host tonight, Fraser Moores, and I am joined by a massive cast of one. I'm joined by Gigi.
Howdy, Fraser. How you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm all right. I got my beer, and we got the podcast. All right.
We're going to make this good.
We're going to make it work. Yep.
It's going to work. It's going to be fine. So we have a laundry list of people who've been shot down. Greg couldn't make it. So legend and hero Greg DeLacy couldn't make it tonight. So he was kind enough to ask me if I would host. Yeah, there's no problem, I said. What a mistake that was.
What were you thinking?
Well, I don't know.
And now you're stuck with me. So
I don't know. Robin's getting his hair done in a Trump style.
that's what I hear. He's getting the Donald. So
Brilliant. Mark and Rich is traveling. Mark's a little bit under the weather. And Nick is man down. We don't know where Nick is.
I think she's going to shoot her computer, I
I think she's going to take a baseball bat to that PC. So
yeah.
He's just got a text from her saying third reboot. So we're already down to 3. We're down to 2 right now. And if Nick can make it back, we'll add her in. Excuse me while I just take a drink. I need it. Yeah, so it's just us two. So how have you been?
Yay. I'm good. I'm good. The weather's starting to warm up, so I'm happy about that.
Is it? You were just telling me roughly where you are. You're northern enough to have had snow and cold weather, right? Yeah.
Oh yes, we are 54 today. Apparently, we were supposed to reach 58, but I don't know if we've ever got that high. Oh no, wait! I just refreshed it. We did get to 58, so yay!
So that's a respectable temperature.
Yeah, that's good for us. So
yeah, we've had a mild day today here up in the Great White North, but we had ice storms a couple of days ago.
ooh.
So we just we travelled up to see some friends who are about an hour north of us, and everything was just covered in ice. It's just one of those weird storms. Looks amazing, but yeah, it's all started to thaw out today. So we're hoping. So winter's sort of in the throes of death, throwing what it can at us before it gives up completely and we get some spring weather. So hopefully we're nearly there.
Me too. I hope.
Yes.
Although we just had snow the other day, but it only stayed on the ground for like maybe half an hour before it all melted off. So
Yeah, but it still tries, this weather.
it tries.
Yeah, but yeah, it's coming. So we're officially in spring now anyway, aren't we?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's okay. So we're nearly there. Yeah, so we don't have any of the techies with us today. We don't have Rich or... Well, as I say, we don't have Rich, we don't have Mark, we don't have Greg. All those guys who actually know what they're doing. So anyone who's actually joined this is no consequence if you're listening after the fact. It doesn't matter whatsoever. But if you're tuning in live, which you can do if you go to twitch.tv/G4TE something or other, you would normally get this wonderful page of like the logo and say, like, I don't even know what's the logo they have up there at the start. Even before it starts, these guys have got this nailed down, right?
Oh yeah.
Like, we'll be here soon or something like that,
Yeah,
with some background music today. We get none of that. All you're getting right today, I think, is just a picture of my Skype window. You can see my Skype contact list if you want. That's pretty exciting.
There you go.
So
Yeah.
all the famous people that I know. And we don't have any cameras running today, so apologies to that. There is some stuff going on in the chat now. Finally, they would start. I've asked people to talk to me before we started, and no one did. And now that we've started, there's some things going on in the chat, but I can't keep an eye on that. We need. This is why you need a third person. So Kim, you have to be on your guard, right? Because I could just. You're my crutch, right?
All right. Yeah.
Each
Yeah,
other's crutch, right? You can't just
your-
sort of drift off.
All right. I'll be your wingman. We'll do that.
Oh, I know you are. You are definitely. But don't you find like when there's a few of you on the podcast, if you just choose to, you can just like zone out and just not participate for like 5 or 10 minutes at a time.
Don't tell anybody, but I've done that a time or two.
Oh, I do it all the time. I feel bad as well because sometimes I notice that people will be talking and they'll sort of be angling for a reaction or a laugh or something like that, and I've zoned out by that point and I'm on Reddit or something.
Yeah, I'm catching myself, so I don't sit there and I'm like look all surprised and go, wait, what? You know.
I know. As long as you're ready for what you've been playing. Oh, we're in trouble today as well because I haven't been playing much at all.
Well, I have, so I can kind of carry that one.
Okay,
So.
good. All right. That's good. So we have the intros. Well, I'm not really sure what we've done. That'll do for intros, I guess, unless you have anything you want to add to the intro section.
No, I'm good.
Twitch, most recent followers. That's not even filled in on the show notes.
I don't think we've had any for a while. I think so.
Okay. Do you ever watch? You Twitch stream, don't you?
Yeah, every once in a while.
Yeah, I've just started. I've upgraded my internet connection. I'm now able to Twitch stream at will, which is very exciting. And in fact, okay, I'll tell you, I did Twitch stream the other day. So I decided to Twitch stream some Division, and I had a guest who came in while I was Twitch streaming. Yeah, the one and only hero and legend Greg DeLacy came in to give me some piece of advice.
Nice.
Pieces of advice as I was going. So that was pretty neat. Yeah, I hadn't done that before, so that was pretty cool.
Awesome.
So I'm hoping to do some more of that. The next section on the notes is emails.
And we have none of those. At least not
No.
as far as I know, anyway.
I don't know. I don't even have access to the G4TE.com emails or anything like that. So this is not good, is it?
Well, you know.
No,
Nicole says Skype is trying to open, so she may be here before long.
Yeah, we'll get her in here. She'll make it. She already hears that we're having a great time on here, and she's not part
That's
of
right.
it.
Should have brought some popcorn. This is, yeah.
Yeah. So, right. So Nicole's trying to open up Skype. I can just about see. Well, the only window I have really is the Skype window anyway. And in fact, the people watching at home can watch my Skype window and tell me when Nicole comes online, please. And send me a delayed message by 15 seconds or whatever it is. It's just not going to work, is it? Okay, so let's have a look. Well, let's go into what you've been playing. And literally, it's going to be what you've been playing.
All right. Well, let's see. I played some Division. I finally broke down and bought the Division, and I played 34 minutes of the Division.
Okay, on the PS4 or the Xbox One?
On the Xbox One.
Did you buy digitally?
I did buy digitally.
Mm-hmm.
I am surprised, actually. I've been buying a lot more digitally than I have physical, which is surprising because I thought it would be the other way around. But yeah.
Is it a conscious decision, or is there a reason why you think that you're doing that?
Well, part of it is I game share with my brother, so you know it helps there. And plus, I don't know, maybe I'm impatient. I don't want to wait for the game to actually get here, so so it's like, well, there's digital, and you know it's a new game, so it's not going to be much difference price-wise between buying the physical disc and buying the digital. So it's like, buy it digital and wait a couple hours for it to download. Buy it physical and wait for the EPS guy to get here in like 2 days.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
You know, so. But
Yeah.
anyway, I played 34 minutes of it. Just enough time
That's
to.
fair. I gotta say, that's very precise. I mean, you're not
Yeah.
even like half an hour, or
34,
is this this is the level of professionalism from Kim,
That's right.
right?
Yeah,
Is that you've
for
sat down,
today.
you went right, Division's on my list, and I've been playing it for 34 minutes.
That's right. Well, that's what the smart glass was telling me the other day. You played 34 minutes of the Division, so it's like, all right, long enough to get my character made up to where she doesn't quite look like a dude. So that's, there's a complaint there. I went through all the choices for female, and pretty much they all look like men with curly hair.
They're a
So
little bit manly. Because whenever I have to build my character, I always build a female character. So I built my character in the Division female, and I must admit
they're pretty rough.
yeah.
I have to say.
I want to be bad, but I think you're a bit right.
I'm sorry to be insulting, but yeah, they're dudes with chick hair. That's about the only way I could explain it. But I got my character set up. I did a couple of little side missions, and yeah, that was pretty much enough for me.
Really? Oh, but when you say that was enough, like just in terms of like I've just had enough for this one sitting,
Yeah.
or do you think
For right now?
right?
Well, my hope is eventually I'll, get some people in there and play with them. But as for playing it by myself, I do a couple side missions, and I don't know. That's enough for me. It's time to go on to something else. Like which means like I went to play Rocket League. So, I get done with the Division, move
Yeah.
on to Rocket League, because I would just soon go play Rocket Leagues. So if I'm
yeah.
playing by myself, so.
Well, you and I both. Now, I'll tell you what, I'm going to interrupt you there because I just think we might be able to. I've got a surprise for you. We might be. We might be able to add a third person to the show. So I'm just pressing some magic buttons here,
Ooh boy.
and we're waiting, and we're waiting, and we're dialing, and is Nicole there? Hello, hello.
We've scared her off.
Oh, I can hear something in the background. And I can hear some typing too.
Oh, and smacking things around.
Yeah, I know. Look, there we go. That's got to be.
That's got to be her.
Hello.
Hi, finally.
Yay!
I hate my computer.
At this point, so do we. So.
Oh my god.
It's added a little bit of variety. We've had to wing it all the way through, but now we have you here. The world is at peace.
Yay!
How are you, Nicole?
Aside from frustrated and pissed off at
Yeah,
my
I know. I was
computer.
going to add a bit at the end there saying, how are you, Nicole? But you're not allowed to be pissed off, angry, about to pull a baseball bat or something out.
No, I was going to use a shotgun. We're in America.
Yeah, fair enough.
There you go.
Oh my god. I started this at 4:30, and here it is 5:30, and I just now got this thing working. Yeah.
Well, you're with us now, and that's what counts.
It
Exactly.
is.
Do you need a moment to gather yourself, or a deep breath,
No, I'm good.
sip of Jack Daniels or whatever it might be?
So what I need to do is go to the store and go buy some wine after this.
There you go.
Like a vat of wine.
There you go. Yeah. Very good. So everything is well.
So far, so good. I see Twitch working. We're all little squares and we're glowing.
You are. Yeah. I haven't. I can't see it at the moment. Where's my? Oh yeah. Okay. Well, actually, you're the only one visible there, right? Well, we can see your lovely face. There. So.
If I turn on the camera, I know I'm going to screw up something.
Don't talk to me about settings. We've already done that. We've got lots of things that we were trying to say. Anyway, this is terrible radio for anyone who's listening at home or listening at all. Actually, it's terrible, dreadful.
I know. Jason's rolling his eyes, isn't he?
Probably. I extended an invite if he wanted to jump on, but I don't know whether he got that. Anyway, you can. Who's that? Amherst. Oh no, Teflon's trying to find someone else to join in. That's all right. Gary, podcast whore Gary Lever. He's not whatever. He's not showing us present and correct. So anyway, we were just talking about Kim and what Kim's been playing. She started the Division and she finished the Division pretty quick.
Pretty bad. Yeah, 34 minutes. Started and over. I'm just
34 minutes?
34 minutes.
How do you finish a game that quickly? I mean, unlike Fraser, who no longer has the game.
Well, no, technically I didn't. I was on there long enough to fix up my little chickie who looks like a man and do a couple of side missions. And I was playing by myself, so that was pretty much like, all right. Surely I've got something else I can play, and that was Rocket League. So, so that was enough of the Division for me. Not saying I'm going to stop playing the Division, but if I'm playing something by myself, it's probably not going to be the Division. So
No, that is not a fun game to play alone. So
no,
you have to, although, unless you're Mark Wright, then,
yeah.
level whatever 500 he is or whatever.
Level
Well,
obsessed, I
he's
think
a
is the.
Yes,
he's
that's
a
it.
level 4. So
Yeah, I don't know. Bless Mark and his ability to go full pelt into a game. He just he gives them his heart, doesn't he? When they take him. So he's been at that what level 30? He said I saw a text the other day saying he's up to about 80 hours or something, and that was a few
wow.
days ago. So he's probably at 90 now if he's still
I
been
wouldn't
playing.
doubt it.
So yeah, that's amazing. I certainly did not put that much time into the Division.
No, nor will I.
No, Nick, because did you get the Division? I remember I saw you in the beta, or the beta. Uh, did
No,
you?
I was in the beta.
But did you get the Division proper when it was released?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah.
No, because I said I would wait until it was on the cheap because I didn't think I was gonna enjoy it, and it's not. I mean, I'm a social gamer, but everybody's kind of playing it, but I don't know. It's not. I don't have time to. I don't have 80 hours to sink into it.
Yeah, I found it a little bit. It's good. I think this is the thing. It's definitely a good game, but I'm not very good at arranging myself to meet people online and say, right, I'm definitely going to see you here and I'm going to play it with you. If I go and turn my Xbox on, it's so random at what times it's going to happen.
Yep.
That arranging to play with people or meet for raids. I mean, I work with a guy. We and him are on the exact same hours. And every day for the last 2 weeks, been like, all right, play some Division tonight. And it hasn't happened once. So, and that's with someone in the same time zone, let alone all,
All those freaks in the other time zones. Go ahead, say
well,
it.
yeah, well, you could say it the same way as well, right? So you're only an hour, so you're not that freaky. But
Well,
Little do you know.
Yeah.
No,
but I thought it. I mean, it seemed to me very good. What I played of it, I thought was very polished and pretty slick. Am I missing it now that I'm not playing it? So, no.
I'm wondering if it's. I mean, I don't know. The idea of going in and playing Mexican standoff just doesn't appeal to me because you're gonna lose everything you just got.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like you can't. I'm not speaking ill of it. I mean, that's the one thing I don't want to do. I'm not saying that it's bad or whatever. It just didn't take me as much as it's
No,
taken
it's
other
a
people.
smart game. I'm not arguing the fact that it's a smart game and it's pretty. And I don't know. After Greg and I got annihilated, it's like, this is kind of unfun.
yeah.
But then I was never taken by Destiny either, which I think is a lot of people have compared them to be very similar.
Really?
Well, in the same sort of grind fest, collecting loot and leveling up, and not gameplay wise, but in that sort of spirit of the game.
Fest. Yeah, I could see that. But I love Destiny. But there's so much more to look at, and you can play that alone and not go, oh, well, I need to go buy some friends or something.
Yeah. Although when I played it, I didn't play much with anyone else that I knew. I just did some randoms and some random matchmaking. It seemed to work okay. But anyway, just not to be. Not to be.
Sorry, Kim. I'm sure you enjoyed your 34 minutes.
Yeah, 34 minutes. That's got to be a record for lowest amount played. Setting up your character probably took quarter of that.
Yeah,
quarter of an hour of that, right?
It took me that long to try to find one that didn't exactly look like a dude, and that was difficult. So,
honestly, some of those guys are prettier than the girl,
right?
And if you just put a little bit longer hair on it, I'm like, you might not be able to tell.
Yeah, I can believe that because they were pretty mannish looking. Mm-hmm. I'm like, holy cow.
Okay, so talk about then a game that's growing on me immensely right now.
like a fungus.
Like a fungus.
Like he just kind of leads off.
It's Kim's next game that she played instead.
Oh, that would be Rocket League.
Yes.
Yes, Rocket League. I like this game. I knew I was gonna like it, so I went in and bought it before I even looked to see what it entailed. And yeah, it's quite the enjoyable little game, even if you're playing by yourself with just bots.
Yep.
So I have found out one thing though while playing Rocket League. I'm good right out of the gate, but anything after that, forget it.
What do you mean, right at the start of the game you're good?
Yeah, like right at the start of the game when you go up to hit the ball or whatever, I'm really good. I mean, I can score like that, but once the game gets going, yeah, I'm bouncing off walls. They're hitting me. I'm lucky if I get to touch the ball at all. So
Now
that's what all the girls are saying.
Right?
Do yourself a favor and try the tutorial.
I did the tutorial. I've done all that. Did you sit
there and just play in that one section though, where you can make the car bounce up and down?
Oh well, yeah, I did that too. But I'm still pretty crap. I mean, I still have moments where I can make a goal every now and again. But I spend most of the time driving up the wall and trying to hit the ball, but missing terribly, and then getting rear-ended by all the other cars. So
yeah, I'd hate that.
So is this a new purchase? Did you just get that recently then?
No, well, I bought it when it came out.
Yeah,
I bought it when it came out, but I hadn't played it until, just here recently because, Nicole was giving me crap because I hadn't played it yet. And then I bought the Batmobile, and I hadn't got to play with that yet, so.
Wait, me give you crap about not playing a purchased game?
No, would you do a thing like that?
Never.
Surely not.
Oh, no, not me.
Well, no, I think it's funny that you mentioned Rocket League because I bought it on the PlayStation 4.
It was free.
I know, but I didn't. I missed that boat. I didn't have my PlayStation 4 at the time.
Lord have mercy. Why?
So I got it on sale about 2 or 3 months ago, and it was good. And I could see that it was a great game, and I played a little bit of it. And then I bought it for the Xbox, and I thought this is going to be great because everybody's going to have it on Xbox. It's way more social stuff going on the Xbox for me, and so I bought it for that. And I played maybe 2 or 3 games, and it's sort of like whatever. And then something just happened in the last week where I just want to play it all the time now. So. It's really got its hooks into me.
Yes, the crack has hit.
Yes, finally.
Yeah.
Seriously, though, if you're online, shoot me a message. I will switch games in a heartbeat to go play that.
Yeah, so.
I'm not kidding. I love Rocket League.
Yeah, so actually we had a nice thing today. We went to see some friends for an Easter lunch. We got invited to lunch, and I said to my wife, I'll go buy the boys some Easter eggs. And she's like, oh, well, we can't buy them Easter eggs because they have nut allergies, or one of them has a nut allergy. I'm like, okay, I know what I'm going to do. So I went and got them a $20 voucher. It's like, there you go, that's for Rocket League. Happy Easter. So hopefully we're going to see them online and we can start playing with them and they'll enjoy it too. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
I'll hook them up with my kids.
Yeah, exactly. So, so good.
Yeah,
Rocket
one
League.
One thing about Rocket League, though, I found out I can't play it with my 3-year-old nephew. I swear to God. I had an unbeaten streak going. I was doing a season, and I hadn't lost the game yet. Anthony, my little nephew, come in there to watch me play, and I swear to God I lost that game because of him.
There you go. Blaming the kids.
It's all his fault.
Were you staring at the cuteness, or did you hand him the controller?
Yeah. No, it was just that he would sit there and watch me play, and he'd get all excited when I scored a goal or whatever, and then he'd watch me miss the ball, or he'd watch me get hit randomly by other people, and he would ask me questions like, hey, Aunt Kim, why did you miss the ball? Or how come you haven't hit the ball? Or why are you beating up your car? Or...
Oh, that would be the same crap I get from my kids. Mom, you could have hit that. Mom, why'd you do that? Why are you going up that wall? Why are you going that way? Why are you I'm like, oh my God, go play your own game on the PlayStation. Go play.
Yeah, exactly. That was it. So, it was all Anthony's fault, so.
Poor Anthony.
Right?
Let's record this and play it back to him in future years and see.
Yeah.
Hey, look how your aunt was blaming you.
Yeah, that's when I'll be 80 and in my nursing home, and he'll be the one left to take care of me, and he'll hear this and be like, she thinks that I caused her to lose the game. We'll see what she thinks now.
As he takes the controller away from you, so you can't play Rocket League 27.
And pushes my wheelchair down the stairs. Let's see you play Rocket League now.
So Starved for Help. Who's Starved for Help? Do we know who that is? Starved for Help is in the chat, and he's saying, so you guys didn't play anything weird, and I have to look
Stuff.
around. Are my kids
Go
around
with
here?
stuff.
Shite.
No, I didn't play anything weird and anything. As a matter of fact, my next game played was Divinity: Original Sin, the Enhanced Edition.
Good. I am very interested in hearing what you have to say about this game because this has been on my radar for a couple of years now.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay, when I started up, I've been playing Diablo and I've been playing Dragon Age Inquisition, and so when I fired this up, I was kind of going into it thinking this was going to be kind of the same sort of thing. And while it is an RPG and all that stuff, but it is you could definitely tell it's I don't know if you want to call it a port, but you can definitely tell it's a port of a computer game. You can definitely see where the mouse and keyboard would come in.
Yeah.
So but no, I mean, after I got over the initial trying to figure out how to play it, it is a really good game. I'm enjoying it so far. As a matter of fact, I went back to it after playing the Division. That was the thought running through my head.
Okay, so I suppose the question is, have you put more than 34 minutes into Divinity?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I
There
have.
you go. That
So,
speaks volumes.
68.
Yeah.
Double the time. No.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I've put more time in it, and it's a cool little RPG. I'm enjoying it. So I paid full price for it. So I think I'm gonna get my money's worth out of it because I haven't even made it very far, and like I said, I've played it for at least twice as long as the Division, if that tells you anything. So.
Well, I know it got a lot of Game of the Year awards from some people, the PC port.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago. So I never got to it, and I wanted to play it. So sometime I will, for sure.
Yeah. The only thing I wasn't used to is the insta-death, pretty much. I had to restart it in places like 4 or 5 times because I died because I'd stepped in poison, didn't realize it. And I mean, the poison would just, like, kill you like that. And it's like, oh, crap, I don't have any more health potions. What am I going to do? And then you just die. So, yeah.
So does it play like a Diablo then?
Well, yeah, I'd say so. I mean, there's definitely more... I don't want to say it. There's more moves, I guess, to it. It's more of like, point-click sort of thing. So there's that where Diablo, you went through pretty much hitting the one button and smashing and killing everything in sight. This one, there's a little more to it. You get one hit on a guy, and then your follower goes and he gets a hit on the guy, and then it's back to being, after the bad guys take their turns, then, it's your turn again, yada yada. So... But so it takes a little bit to get used to, but it's a pretty cool little game. I'm enjoying it, so I'm glad I picked it up.
Yes, it's going to stay on my radar, and I'm going to keep an eye open for it at some point.
Well, good.
At
Then
some
maybe we
point.
could play some co-op or something. So.
Yeah, I should definitely get it. Okay, anything else?
Nope, that's it for me.
Very good, thank you
Twist
very
his
much.
arm. He's like, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
I'm waiting. I'm just too cheap. I'm waiting for a deep discount on it.
I hear you there.
But it's never dropped too much. So we'll see at some point. Nicole Radowski,
Yes, sir.
what you been playing?
I actually am doing the whole backwards compatible game thing right now.
That's okay.
Yeah, I didn't add it on there, but played some Gears, and like I haven't ever played Gears in my life. And then I've actually been playing a lot of Borderlands.
Do you know what we should do? We should
What's
go
that?
back one time. We should just find old episodes where we've talked about games. Just cut out little bits of what we've been playing from 3 years ago, just layered into one of the recent podcasts, and we could have a week off.
Just pretty much. I know, especially when you do that. It's their fault for making so many good games backwards compatible.
Yes.
And, I mean, Borderlands was one of those that I could not ask him.
Mm-hmm.
Ask him how many hours. We probably sunk a good 300
God, yeah.
hours into this game.
Yep.
I know a lot of people did, and I've actually downloaded this as well.
Well, then you'll have to play with me alongside.
Yeah. Well,
clear
that's
that
the
up.
mistake I think I made, is that I never played with Borderlands with anyone, so I didn't really find it.
Oh, no.
That was the thing about Borderlands, wasn't it? Everybody was Categorically, if you're not playing this with other people, you're not getting the proper experience.
You're not.
I agree.
And I mean, just listening to the little characters talk to each other
Oh my
and the
gosh.
crap that comes out of their mouth makes it funny to begin with. And then, you're in a good group of people and you're having conversation too. And one of these characters pops off something extra sarcastic. You're gonna incorporate that into your conversation and have a good time with it. What were those grenades, Kim, that we used to? Not some type of bouncing Betty grenade that we just had.
Yep.
Oh my God,
Yep.
they were. Whenever we were throwing those things out, we were just laughing our asses off every freaking time. And the names of some of the guns.
Oh yeah. And what they did? Oh dear God.
Moxie had one that was just a nag of a gun. It would not shut up.
What, the guns are talking to you or something?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Oh, the gun just nagged the crap out of you.
Right.
They tell you, can you go any faster and yada yada yada,
Yeah. Well, you shoot like crap. No wonder we're not getting anywhere. Stuff like that.
Nice.
Like, oh my God. Oh, shut up. So you'd have to switch guns just to shut it up. Well, and I think one of the shields that you get does that too. Will talk to you.
That's a nice touch.
It's little things like that, and then the little jokes with the claptrap.
I love the claptrap.
Serious amount of sarcasm programmed into his little self. So do play it with someone else, because it's no fun alone. I'm so sorry.
Like so many things.
That's right.
I wonder whether I still got my Xbox 360. I wonder whether I could fire that up, play Borderlands on that, and then have my son be playing Borderlands on the Xbox One.
If he has his own gold, not split gold.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah, because we tried that.
Oh.
And because I put him on the 360 though, and me on the one, because the 360 is in my son's room.
Right.
But it was just like, nope, screw you.
Yeah, too much gold trying to be shared around here, right?
Yeah. And I wouldn't mind getting them their own gold, but this I can control a little better. I think they're still too young to deal with the monstrous amount of asshats out there in Goldland.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So how is it holding up then? Does it still look good? And
yeah. Oh yeah. There are a couple of areas where it gets a little wonky, like Ginge and I were playing the other day, and I would shoot something square in the face. I mean, there was no way and it would tell you critical. It would pop up and say critical. Dude's still firing at me.
right.
I'm like, pretty sure I shot his head off. Like, with a shotgun, close range. And then all of a sudden, oops, sorry. That gave me a heart attack.
I was gonna say, what is that?
Wow.
My daughter let the dog out of her room. So now the dog is barking like a fool at my son, who is outside playing. Hold on a sec.
Okay.
I thought that was an old woman screaming.
I didn't know what that was. Yeah, that took me by surprise. Dog break.
Yeah.
Okay,
Definitely.
so right. Okay, good.
My son is grabbing said dog.
Good boy.
Oh, he loves the doggy. I do? Yeah, you do. He's like, I do?
I do? Do I?
Like a question? All right. If you say
He
so.
actually does love that dog, but he's never allowed to play with that dog. Because his sister's like, it's my dog. I'm like, whatever. But anyway, back to Borderlands. I do recommend you playing it. Try it out. Seriously, send me a WhatsApp message. You go, hey, I'm firing up my Xbox right stinking now. Can you play?
Yeah.
And most likely, it'll be a yes. And do expect a few of those little glitches here and there. I don't know if that's internet or if it's game, because it was happening to both he and I, but we both had real shit weather, because they have that storm that we just had here over there now, and we had a new storm come in. So don't know if it was the weather that was affecting, as soon as it gets cold or wet, internet goes to shit around here. So I don't know.
The internet's got something like an old war wound or something. Oh, it's a bit cold.
Exactly.
The old wounds. The old
Yes.
wounds are playing up.
Yes. So it was hobbling.
It's not very
But
good.
I don't know if it was that or if it was the game, because that's the only time we've really actually noticed anything like that was the other day. And it just did it that whole time we were playing. But I've never had it play bad any other time, and it still is a good-looking game.
Okay. Now, hang on a second. Hero and legend Greg DeLacy has popped up in the chat. I don't know whether you've seen this. He says, okay, Robin may be redeemed for previous mic issues.
Oh.
Yeah, what mic issues? What mic issues
I
are you
didn't
talking
drop
about?
the fucking mic. The dog barked. That's different.
It's all right.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Don't be
so-
coming in here,
I know.
right? Popping in whenever you feel like it, even though it's supposed to be your gig, right? And then offering criticism mid-show. I'll have you know. Mid-show. Putting us off our stride. I know. Oh, yeah. They're glad to see Kim's giving him a howdy tank top. That's nice.
He's stirring the pot. I'm fixing to stir my foot in his ass.
That's him. Any other games, Kim? Nick, sorry.
No. Honestly, I've been I'm playing on the stupid Clash Royale, and have you tried that yet?
No.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm
You
not
should.
going back there anymore. I've given up that.
Come on.
So this is the new one. I've seen an ad on TV
Yeah.
for it. Okay.
It's a little
It's
less
different.
labor intensive.
Yes,
it?
very less labor intensive.
All right.
You don't build anything. You just go out there and kick some butt and come back.
I will try it, but if I get addicted to this, I'm holding both of you responsible.
That's all right.
And we'll just giggle because there's nothing you can do.
Oh, I'll love every
Up
minute
in
of it,
Canada.
probably. Yeah. That's right. I'll love every minute of it.
Yeah, honestly, try that one. I like it better than Clash. Like, I'm still haven't had the heart to actually dump Clash completely off my devices, but I'm getting closer because I'm like, I like this one better.
Right.
And we still do the Boom Beach thing because there's some crab now.
Mega crab.
Yes, mega. Thank you.
Are
Mega
you both doing Boom Beach?
No, I'm not. I just laugh at the mega crab.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
that's fair enough.
yeah.
Wonder what
It's
kind of
not
ointment
very
takes to
mega.
clear that up. Anyway, I
But
got
how-
some mega crabs.
What's
Lots and lots of penicillin.
what's the tell me about Boom Beach and how far you got compared to, like, I don't know anything about Boom Beach. Has it been a success? You've played it a lot. I mean, you've been playing it for probably a year now, right?
I like it better than I liked Clash.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a little less on the labor intensive side. Once you've built everything up, you just go and hit all these little islands here and there, and attack those things. And they are people, but it's on a smaller scale and it's on your time versus the whole clan having to prepare for a war and do everything on a schedule.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I like that I can do it when I want to do it. I don't have to be on, whoever the team leader's schedule is, which is the same thing I like about the Clash Royale. It's you line up your little characters that you're going to use for that particular battle. You don't have to make them or create them or use anything for them. You just have to watch that little bar at the bottom and then throw those one or two characters out as you get enough of, what's the purple stuff, Kim?
Elixir.
Thank you. Enough elixir. See, I haven't had enough elixir to use my brain yet. As soon as that elixir bar starts filling up, then you can start putting out one or two little characters, and that's all you really need. I will defeat somebody with like a knight, one of those little Pika guys, a hut full of gremlins, and a couple of arrows and one of those fireballs and maybe one giant. And it's just a little revolving door, and you just set them out there, and they go one at.
Hello.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I thought we lost you there.
No, that was it. One at a time.
Nice. Okay, well, I will go check that out.
Yes, and then when you are addicted, Kim and I will just sit back and giggle.
Okay.
Yep.
That's fair enough.
We
Deal.
already
And
have
we do
a.
have, yeah, we do have a G4TE clan.
Of course.
Of course.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I was reading Starved for Help. He says he's out, but could we discuss Murphy's Law and his rejection of indie games? Verbal Rob's hair. And I'm not reading that thing about Bongo.
Yeah, he's gone off the rails towards the end there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Murphy's Law and his rejection of indie games. Yeah, Triple A Greg, I think is. If it's not Triple A or American, then you're going to have trouble getting it past Triple A Greg. Yeah, I think Greg's probably got time for a few indie titles. Off the top of my, I haven't got any clue what any of them might be.
Greg's all, hey.
Yeah, anything from Japan is probably a no-go for Greg.
Yes, but I kind of agree with. I mean, even though I grew up there, there's sometimes I just can't stand the animation.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
And it's not a style that I like.
But it's funny, I mean, there's two game series, and one of the games might as well this will segue into what I've been playing, sort of, because I've been playing a lot of Resident Evil Revelations 2. And I'm not going to talk too much about it, primarily because I'm talked out. I did it on a podcast the other day, but I played a lot of that. And that Resident Evil series is a series that I love. And then I also love the Metal Gear Solid series. But unless you really, really know gaming, they might not appear to be Japanese series. They are, once you delve deep and you realize that they are. Mm-hmm. But they're all main characters in them are all American. They're all sort of American-based, really. So it's funny that. When you get to sort of more hardcore Japanese games like Final Fantasy and the slew of others that are out there, it tends to get a little bit harder for me to like them or dig them as much. So, yeah, I think you're right, Nicole. All right, there you go. So there. Yes, so shall I move on to what I've been playing?
Sure.
Yes. Resident Evil Revelations 2. I've been playing a lot of that. I finished that just quickly. I finished that. I've played through it about 3 times actually since I finished it. Since I started it. So I'm enjoying that. Again, I don't know why. It's just something about the Resident Evil series that I love to death, and this one scratches all the itches in the right place. Neither of you fans of Resident Evil series?
I never got started on that one. I've seen the movies, but I've never played the game.
We got that Jeep that drives around. Is that the Umbrella Corporation people?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a Jeep here that's Umbrella Corporation.
Brilliant. So, okay, well, there's a fan somewhere near you.
Yes, a huge fan. I mean, it's got the little bloody handprints on it, and I don't know. I've put pictures in our WhatsApp chats before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah, so somebody around here really likes that game.
Yeah.
And I did play, because that's the red Xbox, is the Resident Evil Xbox, I believe. Isn't that the red one?
Could be.
It's got the dude and the chick, right? It's so bad. All the zombie games look the same to me.
Resident Evil normally does. Most of them, there's usually a guy or a girl with intertwining stories.
Yeah, and that's what the 360 I got was the red one, the Resident Evil one. And that's I got so frustrated because it was so stinking hard to play. The zombies were overpowering to the people.
Yes.
And their weapons. So I just said, F it and quit playing.
Well, it's funny that you say that, because that's one of the discussions I had. So I was trying to sort of recently when I was playing, I was trying to think, why am I playing through this a third time? What is it that I'm enjoying about it? And that's pretty much it. Is that the first time you play through these games, they're really difficult. They're not easy at all. They're very stifling. The movement's constricted. But there is, you can shoot pretty accurately, but it's not easy. But once you get used to it, it gets easier. But the first time you play through the games, it's difficult, scary. Ammo is scarce. You're not very powerful. But you play through the first time, you finally get through it all. You've earned experience points. You can level up. There's all skill trees which make you a little bit more powerful, or extend the effects of your attacks, or make your green herbs heal you more, or give you, there's lots of pickups or secrets that you can find that make your weapons more powerful. And so when you go back to play it a second time, you're now faced with, the areas a little bit better, you're a little bit more powerful, it's not as scary as it was the first time. And so you start to have fun with the game, which you have a level of fun that you didn't have the first time you played through it. And then when you've finished it for like a second time, and if you can't get enough of it and you go play it for a third time, perhaps by that point you've got way overpowered weapons. You definitely know where everything is, and you know how to defeat enemies better, and it just becomes a kill fest, and it's a joy to play. It's just like playing like an overpowered arcade game or something. So I think that's where they do it for me, and why I like them so much. So that's that. Greg says we know Fraser isn't playing for story. You know what? I've played enough of the Resident Evil games to get into the story a bit, actually. So, but I know Greg is probably.
There's a story?
Yeah, they're all connected. Yeah, apparently. Yeah, somebody's on a power trip and they've injected some weird T virus into everyone. That's usually the story. So.
Yeah.
And I continue to play more Metal Gear Solid, but I'm not going to bore you with that.
I still need to play that one. I haven't. I think it's still in the plastic.
Oh, you've got it?
Yes.
You definitely need to play it.
I know.
I love that game. Don't get me started.
I have a shit ton of games still in plastic, and I don't care.
Yeah.
That's where they're going to stay.
Yeah, so I've definitely been playing more of that. I'm just trying to think, is there anything else? I fired up Fallout 4, but I really am not getting... That game is not doing it for me. Backwards compatibility, I saw Castlevania Symphony of the Night came on board, so I played a little bit of that. It's great, but I've played it 100 times. I don't think I'm going to play through it again. So there's probably lots of little bits and pieces, but nothing else standing up. So that's probably about it for games that I've been playing. Anybody else want to add anything to that section?
No, I think we're good. We covered all the games.
The games.
The games.
All the games?
All the games.
All the games.
Nice. Good work. Okay, good work, everyone. Starve for help. Yeah, so we covered Murphy's Law's rejection of indie games. Verbal Rob's hair. Anyone have a comment on that? I don't.
No.
What's that about?
I don't know.
No, we're not sure about that one. That's it. We're not covering the other things he's talking about.
No, but I thought Bongo was getting Trump hair.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
Yeah, I don't know if we got any updates on that.
Pictures or it didn't happen.
That's right. Yeah.
You know what's funny? Okay, I love Soul Brother, but every time he comes on, I in my head, I do the Soul Train thing. Do Soul Brother every time. I can't help myself.
Yo, Soul Brother. It's a great name.
It is. It's fabulous. But that's what every time he comes on, I have to say that in my head at least once.
Okay, looking at the notes here, and if I sound unprepared, it's because we all know that I am unprepared. Winging it. News topic and podcast trivia. News topic. Do we have any news topics? I didn't prepare any news topics.
Nah.
What's been going on? Anybody off the top of your heads? Anything been going on that we can think of?
No.
Xbox related? Well, there was some Xbox news, wasn't there, this week?
There's
Well,
always.
they're
It's just
they're
whether or
trying
not
to
it's
open it up to PlayStation and all formats so we can all play together one day.
We'll see if that happens.
Yeah, I know.
Too many people are too greedy, and too many people are fanboys of one or the other. It's not going to be pretty if it does happen.
Yeah, I don't know how they would. Wouldn't that really, at the end of the day, somehow, if the developers themselves had the servers, and I'm not an expert on this by any means, so chime in and tell me if I'm off. But what is to stop if a developer has the servers? Maybe it's more down to them, and they just say, right, well, we know the Xbox players are coming in from the east side over here, coming in through a pipe, and we're sorting them out. And now we got the PS4 players coming in from the other side here, and this pipe is connected. What's stopping them just connecting everything in them? I'm sure it's a little bit more complicated than that, right? Then they just flick the switch. Do they have a switch in there? It just says connect everyone.
I don't know, but it sounds like we're having a gang war.
That's like the high def switch, right? It's next to the high def switch, the connect everyone switch. So I don't know. I mean, yeah, whatever. We'll see. Well, there are some news topics in here. Oh, right. Okay, that's where you're reading. MS opens up network. Well, they've opened up the network, right, to Windows gaming or something.
We're taking you off.
Please do. Is that a promise? PlayStation VR gets priced. This is the old news. Didn't this happen like last week? I don't know. PlayStation VR gets priced. How much does it cost? A lot.
Too much.
There's a lot of...
Now, see, there was something about that in the news with there's another Japanese company that's trying to do some, with all the pricing, they're trying to get the market on the eye movement analyzation so they can sell that to all the companies that are doing the VR headsets.
Okay.
Which I find creepy and interesting all at the same time.
You mean like the tracking of where you're looking?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're hoping to use it for lots of things. Better development of the VR headsets and some medical stuff.
Right. Okay.
I know. Who knew?
Who knew,
I read the
eh?
news.
Yeah.
One little piece.
It's more than I read. And the other one here, PlayStation 4.5 model rumor. Did either of you put these news pieces in?
Mm-mm.
No, probably.
Right. Okay, here's the thing, right? If you're not on the show, right, you can't put the news in because it doesn't work that way. We don't know. No. All right? So if you're not on the show, don't go adding news, okay? Add the charts and stuff like that. That was at my other podcast. No, not the news. We haven't done our homework. We don't know what it's all about. Who's editing news releases on the new releases on the fly?
I'm editing the schedule, the gaming. Shush you.
Something's happening on the fly. We're winging it. This is real winging it.
No, I was editing the games because I need to get the April.
Releases?
Oh, it's Greg. Look, Greg's in the chat now. Look, he's got fake Nintendo NX controller image. That's a terrible piece of news now because it all turned out to be fake.
Yep.
So somebody leaked a picture of the new Nintendo controller, but it turned out to be not true. PS 4.5 is a thing according to Dev overheard at GDC. Wow, now that's not even according to what somebody heard over their shoulder.
Yeah, that's not news. That's rumors.
Yeah, I don't know. What kind of tin pot outfit do you think this is, Greg? All right.
Did you say tin pot?
Tin pot.
Tin pot.
Yeah.
Like a pot you piss in, kind of?
Sure.
You're so agreeable.
Sure, why not? Okay. Podcast trivia. I do have that. A good thing we didn't.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
God, really?
Are you ready? Yeah.
I might actually get to catch up this time. I mean, I'm still having 3 points.
All right. So we have a big thank you to Jason Johnson, also, a.k.a. Teflon, who has sent us in the podcast trivia, and as he does every week. Super reliable. So thank you very much, Jason. I was about to say who's going to go first, but I'm on the wrong show again. So this is you both get a chance to answer. Anybody remember how does the scoring work? Is it just 1 point for a correct answer, isn't it, to get you on the board?
Yep.
Okay.
But we're supposed to show you our answer. Can't do that without
Didn't
camera.
that stop though after a while? Didn't like
Yeah, I think the last time I was on, we just said our answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
We moved on from there.
Oh, we've grown up.
Oh.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but
We couldn't handle writing. So it was too much effort. Okay, so let's go with question 1 from Jason Johnson. Who is the voice of the character? Oh my word! It's right up your alley, Nick. Don't take that the wrong way. Who is the voice of the character Aaron Griffin in Gears of War 3? Is it A, Ice Cube, B, Snoop Doggy Dogg, C, Ice-T, or D, Kanye West? So I'll tell you what though. I'll repeat the question if you want, but I'm just going to say at this point, I'm going to ask for Kim's answer first. Okay. Would you like me to repeat the question?
Yes, please.
Okay, good. Anything to make up time. Who is the voice of the character Aaron Griffin in Gears of War 3? Is it A, Ice Cube, B, Snoop Dogg, C, Ice-T, or D, Kanye West?
I'm gonna go with Ice-T.
Ice-T.
Yeah.
I see. C is Ice-T. Ice-T.
I'm drinking iced tea. Does that count?
No. Nick, any idea?
Ice Cube.
Oh,
You're going A for Ice Cube.
No, not Ice Cube. Not Ice Cube. No, because that's the chunky dude in it.
yes.
It's so bad. It was Ice.
A, Ice Cube, B, Snoop Doggy Dogg, C, Ice-T, or D, Kanye West?
Then it's Ice-T, yeah, like she said, because, yeah, Ice Cube's the chunky one, and Ice-T is the one married to the chick with the big boobs.
The big
it's
boobs,
Ice-T.
yep. Mm-hmm.
It's
Okay.
Ice-T.
All right. Well, I'm glad to say that you both got that correct.
Yay! Thank God, because I was a little worried there for a minute.
So
No, I
very
had to
good.
think about it, and I was like, I mean, God, who the hell names himself after ice in a drink?
I don't know. Rappers.
Yep.
Because I have right now in my hot little hand is iced tea with ice cubes and tea. So
And we've already heard from your Snoop Dogg.
no.
All right, I'll just forget it. Right, just forget I said that.
Yeah.
Forget it. That wasn't very good. Okay, question number 2, just glossing over that as quickly as possible. Question number 2, what year was the indie game Bastion first released? Bastion. How would you pronounce it?
Yeah, Bastion. Yeah.
Bastion.
Yeah.
What year was the indie game Bastion first released? Was it A, 2012, B, 2011, C, 2013, or D, 2015? He's crafty, eh? Mixing them all up. Why don't you just put them in order?
I know.
2012, 2011, 2013, or 2015? Nick?
Who are you asking? I was going to say, who are you asking, me or her?
I think Nick.
I'm going to go with 12. Because it seems that, the dog.
Oh,
the dog agrees. 12.
2012?
Yeah.
Okay, that's A.
I'm gonna go with 2013.
C. Final answers?
Yep.
Yes.
And the correct answer is, I've got to look, neither of those. It's B, 2011.
Oh crap! It was out earlier than I thought. I'll be damned.
Yeah.
Is that earlier? I would have gone there. I would have thought it was before then, but there isn't even an answer for before then. So,
Huh.
yeah, interesting.
Yeah, I was thinking it only came out like a couple years ago, but obviously not.
No, it's definitely been out for longer than that because it was out before the. Yeah, I would have said it definitely been out for at least 3 or 4 years, but.
Greg said I wasn't allowed to answer anything about Gears.
Pressure. He said, "This is why you make them answer at the same time." Look, Greg, he's sticking his oar in again, right?
Yeah, he
It
does.
w-
I
know.
thought he couldn't be here, and yet he's still here.
He's still
know,
here.
right?
How
Hang
does
on,
that
what?
work?
I know. Check this out. Right, so anybody think we had a problem there with the quiz? Anybody have a problem with the way the quiz was run?
No, we're good.
No.
Yeah, there you go.
Because I'm pretty sure this is, like Kim said, how we answered it last time.
Yeah,
Yep.
there we go. Just fine. So don't you worry about that, Greg. Tank top.
Sweater vest wearer.
Yeah, that's it. Go on. Okay, so that's the quiz. Thanks very much to Teflon for that. Appreciated, as always. Thank you very much, buddy. Where does that leave us now? New releases?
Tied.
Oh, yeah, well, tied for the scores. I don't know where the scores are. Do we, are they anywhere down here? Scores.
They're probably on some notepad.
Oh, no, that's
Greg.
Where are the scores? They're not there. There's scores. I can see in the show notes there's scores for game completions, but there's no score. Okay, no scores. All right.
Like I said, it's on a notepad on Greg's desk.
Okay.
Probably.
Let's move on to new releases. Who would like to read the new releases?
Moi.
Holy moly.
I know there's a lot.
There is.
And I'll even do it quick and dirty. So
There is a lot.
Yeah.
Give over. Look at all that. What, 2 pages of them?
Holy
It's
moly.
like I said, it'll be quick and dirty. Cause
Okay.
Yeah. Adrift for PC on March 28th.
Whoa, wait, hey.
Whoa. Oh, you
Yeah.
have to do music, don't you?
No, I'm not doing any music. I was just going to say, what I suddenly clicked and can see. What is Rift? What is that?
The Oculus Rift?
Oh, yeah. That's a good
Ah.
question. I bet that's exactly what that is.
Okay, so the Oculus Rift has got
Games.
games. And they've, dumped them all this coming week.
Yeah.
Yes, they have.
Okay, all right, okay. Well, go ahead.
All right, so that's awesome. Adrift for the Rift and the PC. Same difference, really. Adventure Time. Magic Man's Head Games for the Rift. Albino Lullaby for the Rift. And Audio Arena for the Rift. Bank Limit Advanced Battle Racing for the Rift. Blaze Rush for the Rift. Chronos. I'm just going to list all of these. Are all for the Rift, and these are all on the 28th. So Darknet, Dead Secret, Defense Grid 2 Enhanced VR Edition. So they have a special edition just for the VR.
Some people will be interested in that for sure.
Yeah. Dreadhalls, Elite Dangerous.
Ooh.
Oh, that sounds interesting. I wonder if Dan's going to look into that.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I wouldn't either. And if he does, I really want to hear about it. Esper 2, Eve Gunjack, Eve Valkyrie, Fly to Kuma, Hero Bound SC, Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes.
I've got that.
Seriously?
Yeah. I don't know how you played on the Rift, but I can see that it would work.
Lucky's Tale, Omega Agent, Pinball Effects VR, Radial G, Rooms, Shuffle Puck Cantina Deluxe VR, Smashing the Battle, The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. Oh, that would be interesting too. Vectron Revenge, Windlands, Forced Showdown for PC. Okay, so all those other ones up through Windlands, all for the Rift again, and all on March 28th. So March 28th is getting a lot of stuff for those VR headsets. And that would be interesting. I don't think any of us were actually talking about. And Teflon does say Dan has played Elite Dangerous with the VR.
Ah.
So
Surprisingly, I'm not shocked. So
I am
not for as much as he
just-
loves that game.
Oh, I know. So going on to, we'll call them standard games. Force Showdown on the PC for March 29th. Griffin Knight Epic, Xbox One and PS4. Killer Instinct Season 3, Xbox One and PC. The Last Door, Season 2, PC, Mac, and Linux. Minecraft Story Mode Episode 5, Order Up on everything.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
Anything a child can use.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, that list is like a mile long there. So that's hence everything. Because I'm like, it's 360, PS3, iOS, doesn't matter. MLB The Show 16, PS4, PS3. Knights of Azure, PS4. No Time to Explain, PS4. Sorry, that just ran together funny. RBI Baseball 16, Xbox One and PS4. Resident Evil 6 for Xbox One and PS4. StarCraft 2 Nova Covert Ops, PC and Mac. Trillion, God of Destruction for the Vita. The Walking Dead Michonne Episode 2, Give No Shelter for everything. Again, let's see, that's Xbox One, 360, PS4, 3, PC, iOS, and Android. Yeah, because it's a handheld game, right? That one.
Pretty much. You can play it on a tablet or you can play it on your Xbox One. Doesn't matter.
And then Epistory, and that was all the games for March 29th. So March 30th is Epistory for PC, Mac, and Linux. March 31st is Ashes of the Singularity for the PC. Also on the 31st is Don't Starve, Shipwrecked for the PC, and Hyper Light Drifter for PC and Mac on the 31st. And that about does it for the games.
That should just about do it. Thank you very much, Nick.
And no problem. I'm impressed, though, with the amount of games that they're releasing for the Rift.
Yeah, well, good. Hope they enjoy it before it bombs and we never see it again. Oh, I didn't say that out loud.
No.
I don't know. I'm still not sold on this VR thing yet.
I'm not either. I can't afford it, so
well,
buy.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the cost of entry is high, and like if I had the money, would I still be interested in getting it? I don't know. It's one of those things I want a good friend of mine who's close by to get it, so I can try it. But I'm not convinced that in a family setting that I can put a headset on that just takes me away from everything around me.
Yeah,
that's exactly my issue.
And well, yeah, that's a big issue, right?
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Sit with the rest of your families all sitting around there, and you'll sit there with... I mean, it's bad enough that we section ourselves off with our phones, let alone something on our heads.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I already get crapped because I tell the Kinect to record this or, volume up or volume down, whatever, and I still get weird looks. So...
Yeah, right.
Imagine, sitting there at my house with a VR headset on my head and everybody else is doing whatever. Yeah, sure, that's going to go over well.
I never used to be a fan of Kinect until I realized the other day I come down into my basement and my kids will be there and neither one of them will say hello to me. But you know who does say hello to me? The Kinect. The Kinect goes, "Hello, Fraser." It's my new child, the only one that I really truly love.
I actually
pays attention.
looked at getting a Kinect for my Xbox One. I toyed with that idea. I'm still toying with it.
You should. It's
First and foremost, new freaking computer.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Kinect is very snazzy. I got a good deal. My console came with it. I could quite happily probably live without it, but yeah. And the other thing, I haven't heard too much from anyone who's actually played VR for more than 20 minutes. Where are the reports? I haven't heard of anyone who sat down and done a gaming session for a few hours with a virtual reality headset on. I would like to hear how it plays out. It's going to be really interesting because there are people who we know, who we see in our Twitter feeds or in the gaming community who have got it on pre-order. So I can't wait to see the feedback. It's going to be fascinating.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I would love to have a friend that got it just so I could try it out because it wouldn't be worth it to me. One, kids, obviously. But they go to their dad's every other weekend, so I do have an opportunity to play. But I'm curious to know how it's going to affect your equilibrium and how people like me who have had head injuries, it will screw with my vertigo or not. So that's another reason that I'm like, no. Because if I want to throw up, last thing I want to do is have it happen in the middle of my living room. Yeah, I'm playing a video game.
You've got the VR helmet.
I don't know.
Yeah,
and you know what? I don't like wearing a hat. Right? I prefer not to wear a baseball hat unless it's blazing hot out. I certainly don't wear a baseball hat for fashion. I don't like wearing a hat. I don't even like sitting here doing the podcast with these headphones on. I'd rather not have headphones on right now if so sitting there with something strapped in front of your eyeballs and over your head, and
I I'd feel like, see, I don't know, that would make me uncomfortable. You don't know who's coming up behind you. I have to play the game.
That's the game. That's half the fun of the game.
Yeah, but I'm like, I have to play that game with my security alarm on.
Yeah, right.
Just so check all the rooms in the house first, then
I
can
know.
put the VR headset on and play, because nobody's going to come stab me in the back.
Yeah, it's going to be really. Greg said here, Fraser, you have kids and a wife, which is not VR friendly. I totally get that, and I mean, it's just going to be interesting to see which way it goes. So yeah, it's going to be fun. It's on the doorstep. We're going to see it soon. So that's pretty cool. Okay, there's a list here. Kim, do you want to talk us through monthly freebies?
Yeah.
For anybody who's not, I don't know, why do we do this bit? Surely people know this, don't they?
Yeah, well, you would think, because, March is about over, but...
Actually, wouldn't it be the same? Yeah, wouldn't this have been the same stuff said for about the last 3 episodes?
Yes, it would, actually.
But who knows if they listened to the last 3 episodes?
That's true, and it fills time.
The all-important time.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Here we go.
Yes. Our games with gold for the Xbox One are Sherlock Holmes, Crimes and Punishments, March 1st through the 31st, so you can still get that one. Lords of the Fallen, March 16th through April 15th, and you can also still pick that one up. For the Xbox 360, we have Supreme Commander 2, which is not able to be picked up. It's over. We have Borderlands 2 for March 16th through the 31st, or Borderlands, so you can still pick that one up.
Anybody fired up Supreme Commander 2?
No, but I did download it.
Yeah, so did I. I've got it ready to play, but I haven't tried it yet.
Your PS Plus games are PS4, Broforce, and Galaxy, PlayStation 3, The Last Guy, and Super Stardust HD. Scroll down. PS Vita, Flame Over, and Reality Fighters.
Hooray.
Yay!
Okay, we have other sections here. Play dates, there's nothing going on there. I think if you keep an eye on the Twitter feeds of any members of the VG Hub, you'll see things going on. I know Richard Webster and Duke were talking about, I think they were Rocket League they were hooking up last week, so that was going on. So if you just keep you...
They had a whole big thing. Well, I know Nick Womble had a whole big thing about that, and they were going nuts with this Rocket League thing.
Right. Yep, so that's good. So keep your ear to the ground. You never know what's going on. And if I can catch anybody's ear from Microsoft, and actually a friend of mine works for Xbox, so I told him to pass this on to the upper management, is can we just get a decent poker game so that we can all sit down and play some poker? Like, I don't know if you guys were fans of Full House Poker on the 360? So. It was just great. Just great.
I want to play Uno again.
Uno
I know,
was good.
right?
Yeah.
We had fun with that, me and Kim.
Yes, we did.
That's funny. Kim and I played a lot of games together.
There you go. Yeah, well, we know, yeah.
Kim and I played that. Oh, yeah, and Kim and I played that and that and that.
Back in the good old days, yeah.
Yep, the girls' club.
Yeah, well. Car racing section.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah, okay.
I can say that. None of them are on.
That's right. You won't get told off by me. But you know what? Give them a fair crack of the week. I'll just run through this quickly. So Forza 6, it says also the IndyCar Championship is going. Last Wednesday, Laguna Seca was the track and Tequila Slam was the winner. Tequila Slam was the winner. Is that somebody? I guess Tequila Slam was the winner. The Henwood in second and Womble MK3 was third. The next race is the Fantastic Road America, Wednesday between 9 p.m. and 11 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. The next round of WEC is Monday the 11th of April at Silverstone in the Wet. Great racing, great fun at all skill levels welcomed. Sign up with the boys below, and that is through Twitter, contact at the Henwood or at ParsnipNose3000. We are epic. Kim, do you want to tell us about that?
Sure, we are epic. Take 30 seconds of cool video and it could change your life. You could also win $20 worth of space bucks. All you need to do is post your clip on the Facebook page at epic.g4te.com or send a link to bongo@g4te.com. And it is running until the end of March, so get your clips in.
Within the next day.
Yep.
Pretty much.
No,
There's a couple of
we
days
had like
left.
I was
Thursday's
gonna
the 31st, so by next Thursday.
Yeah.
just
Okay.
about
I
a
know
week,
that because it's payday.
There we go.
which is always good. So yeah, get your clips in. You might win the, $20.
Nick, victory achieved.
Oh my. I've never read Victory Achieved before. Yay me!
Yay me for letting you.
You're my new hero, Fraser. Let's see. Victory Achieved. This is where you get to snap a selfie, right? We like selfies.
Snap a selfie? What?
Selfie.
Oh,
Did I
right.
say snelfie? Yeah, well, I did because it's a nelfie or a selfie. Anyway, on to other things. Yes, so you get to snap a selfie of you with the game in the background. No nasty pictures. Yes, your lovely puss. And by that I mean face. See? I fixed it.
Oh.
I said,
Wow.
Well,
yeah.
I'm getting the sweats now. The show's out of control.
This right here is why they never let me, Fraser. Just kidding. No. So on Twitter, post that picture, follow at G4TE.com, tag them in that. Our contest runs all the way through the 31st, so you have until next Thursday to get all those little victories achieved in. You can win $20 or £15 gift card for whatever PSN, Xbox, or the Steams. And I say, who do we have for this? These are updated as of today. Caliburn M. It does, for Rocket League. Infected Psych for Pokemon X. And Mr. Miyagi 1984 for Gears of War.
Gears of War. Well, there you go.
My new hero.
congratulations. There you go.
Yeah.
I know. Are you want to do the completion chart thing, or do you want me to do that?
Go ahead. Yep, sure.
Yeah, Bongo's doing this wonderful point thing where he's donating $1 to extralife.org, and we're at those are points somebody can't spell. We're at 98 points so far. So every time, that's good. $98 for the kids. So he's doing a scoring system, and each time you finish a game, he gives it a point value. And Amherst is leading with 16 points. Caliburn M with 7.5. Companion Cube with 7. RCGC Sarah with 6. Mr. Miyagi 1984 with 5. Bongo the Sane with 4. Adams, just Kyle. Just Kyle, 4.5, and Hardly Dan with 3.5. So every time you guys do these, we're gonna pile on those little points, and we're gonna make Bongo pay out the nose. No, that's not really how it goes. I think it's absolutely fabulous of him to do this, and then give it to Extra Life.
Isn't it? So yeah.
Yes.
So when we say, won't somebody think of the children? The actual answer is yes. Bongo is thinking of the children.
Yes, and so you can win an Overseas Connection T-shirt and mug. So there's something in it for you as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do those victories achieved? Get those points.
Yep. There you go.
Yep. Everybody wins. The kids win. You win.
We all win.
We all win.
We're all winners.
That's right. It's up to you now. Closing notes, Phrase.
Okay, well, closing notes then. You can be part of the conversation as we broadcast weekly. As you probably heard at the start, we talked about all this. You can be you heard about it because we had so much fun getting it together tonight. Twitch.tv/G4TE or live.G4TE.com. If you want to email the show, it's podcast@G4TE.com. If you want to tweet the show, it's @OC_podcast. If you're not fed up of the show by this point, you can go to the Facebook group, which is fb.G4TE.com or epic.G4TE.com. And if you fancy donating to any of the prize pools, go to donate.G4TE.com to give up some money. iTunes and Stitcher reviews are always welcome, as well as YouTube. There's no link to the YouTube channel, so I don't know what that is.
Find.
Yeah, you're getting if you listen to all that, you understand how to find it at some point. Also check out, I think we're part of the VG Hub now, which is vghub.net. So that might be worth a look. I know Duke has set all that up, so take a look over there. What's going on? Check out some of the podcasts of our friends, and that's about it. I think that will do. What do you think?
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan. Okay.
Yeah.
Closing
we do
comments.
have shout outs, yeah, because
we do?
have to shout out somebody big.
Oh.
Steve Conger.
Oh yes.
And his wife, yes, baby number 2.
Oh, they had a baby.
Yep. So we wanted to wish them, send them lots of love, and give them our heartfelt congratulations on the new Conger.
Yes, of course. Very exciting and challenging, of course, tiring.
Yes.
Did I as well see the baby was 9.5 pounds?
Oh Lord, I missed that.
Our heartfelt sympathies go out to Mrs. Conger
Lord have mercy.
for the birth of that bowling ball.
No kidding.
Yeah. So that's good, but a healthy baby, that's great news.
Agreed.
Okay. Is that's the shout out for everyone. Anybody got any other shout outs?
No,
No.
we just needed to get that in there.
Okay, good. All right. Yep, fine. I put a shout out to the pair of you. Thanks very much for turning up.
Yeah.
How about that? Guess what? That's sort of a shout out to some other people who didn't turn up. So there you go. Get well soon if you couldn't turn up because you were ill. I'm just kidding. Yep, and shout out to Greg and whatever, and thanks for letting me helm the show. And special shout out to Kim and Nick for backing me up here. Thank you very much.
Sure, you
Appreciate
did a good job.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I think
I know
we all did.
Decently under control, didn't he?
Yeah, he really did. I'm
Yeah,
surprised
man, keep my girls in line.
he didn't let us run off at the rails. We could have. I have
Could have
beer,
done.
so
Yep, no, you did well. Your restraint was commendable.
I didn't have mine, so I stayed pretty well on the rails.
Yeah, well, we'll get out of here now, so you can go off and get that bottle that you're so deserved of.
Thank you.
Okay, well, that leaves me just to say thanks to everyone who's listening. Thanks if you're listening on a recording. Thanks very much for listening, and we'll see you all soon.
Cheers.
Bye.